Hey guys! So today you and I are going to talk about being a cool guy and drinks. So let's get into it. So the question in question was, I am a 20-something junior, and I was in an interview where the interviewer said that I don't seem like the sort of guy he would like to have a drink with, and then I didn't get the job. I'm 20 years old. Why does this, I can't have a drink. Why does this matter? How does this have anything to do with software engineering? So the short answer to this, my friend, is that that was a very long way of that person telling you that you don't seem like a nice person to hang out with. And that is very important. Let me explain why. So, if you're a 20-something and someone tells you that, oh, you don't seem to be the sort of person that I want to have a drink with, well, here in my country we can have a drink together, and if you're interested, just hit me up. I live in Gothenburg, and I always love to have a drink with people and talk. What they're trying to tell you, my friend, is not that they're not giving you an invite to go out and have a drink. What they're trying to say is that you're either so nervous or so socially incompetent that, or such a bad culture fit, if that makes sense, that they don't feel like it's going to be fun working with you. That is what they're trying to tell you. And that is a major factor in how a junior gets a job. Now, it depends a little bit on the company as well. If you're in a massive, super corporate IBM level type of company, it might be different. It might be that the team members that or the people who are interviewing, they don't give a shit about how you are as a person. They just want you to be able to churn out code. But you should know that it's increasingly common that people actually measure you not only based on technical skills, but also on social skills. And that is, if you think about it, not that weird, because if you were a junior developer, odds are that you won't be able to produce anything super meaningful for the company without them investing a lot of resources in training you. This is usually why it's hard for quite a lot of junior developers to get that first job, unless they are fortunate enough to know somebody, or that there's a big company in the area that is just mass hiring people or something like that. But most companies, they're kind of picky because it's an investment for them to actually hire a junior developer. So what is going to be the most important thing then? Well, the most important thing is probably going to be that, first and foremost, that the person is interested in coding, because they're not going to be super good at coding, but they should be interested so we can train them very quickly so that they can get productive very quickly. That's going to be the most important thing. What's the second most important thing going to be if they're not just going to be super good and produce a lot of value? Well, it's going to be how easy are they to work with. Because if you're dealing with a person that isn't really a good culture fit, or if you're dealing with someone who doesn't have a nice attitude, how motivated do you think that the rest of the company or the rest of the developers who are going to help train this person, how motivated are they going to be with helping this person out? How are they going to feel? How is their work going to be impacted if you have a bad attitude, or if you're annoying, or you're causing some type of disruption? Then they're not going to hire you, because the people they have in the company are already producing value. They're already producing money for the company. And if you threaten to disrupt that in some fashion, regardless of how that is, how you would go about that, you mean it can be the most unfair thing in the world. It can be just that, oh, you were a little bit nervous in your interview. It can be that, you had too many strong opinions. You gave a bad impression, dude. You're out the door. I'm sorry, but that is what happens. This is why soft skills matter. Soft skills are important, because if you give people a bad vibe, they're not going to give you a second chance. They're just going to go, no, I can't really, as this person did, I can't really see myself having a drink with this person or having a coffee, or like, it doesn't seem like the sort of person I want to hang out with 8 hours a day minimum. Well, not minimum, but you get my drift. I don't want to do that. It doesn't feel like I'm not getting a good gut feeling from this person. And then they're just going to go, well, yeah, then probably we should get somebody else. And this is what it means to get a job. This is not just in IT. It's in every job. In some cases, your personality is the most important thing. Here you at least have both technical skills and social skills kind of playing in. But in some cases, it's so important that you're a good culture fit that it's virtually the only thing that dictates if you're going to get the job. So what I want you to take away from this is pretty much just that if someone tells you that, oh, you don't seem to be the sort of person that I would like to have a beer with, even if you're 20 and for some reason you're not allowed to have a beer, well, what they're trying to tell you is basically that you're a bad culture fit. You're not the sort of person that seems to be all that fun to hang out with, and for someone who is in their 20s trying to get their first job, that's a very important thing to be. You're not supposed to be the life of the party. You're not supposed to be this cool dude who's always making, you don't have to be the life of the party, if that makes sense. But you have to be sociable enough, have enough social skills so that people want to engage with you. If you're boring, or you have a lot of strong opinions, or if you have a bad attitude, if you create social disruption, you're not going to get the job. I promise you're not going to get the job. Because no company, as I was saying, is going to risk a working team or people who are already working together having to have them disrupted over a junior developer. Because you're an investment, and if you have a bad attitude, they're going to get a gut feeling that this person is probably a bad investment. So if you want to make yourself a good investment, work on the tech skills and work on the soft skills. Have a great day.